Hello and welcome once more to Red Gaming Tech. My name is Amata. Today is still the 29th of October and I have some news for you from Capcom as they have reported a decrease in sales and profits for the first half of their financial year. Now, they posted sales of 25,917 million yen, which is about 148 million pounds or $240 million for the April-September period, which is actually a rather hefty drop of 51.3% compared to the first half of last year, which was at 53,234 million yen, 305 million pounds or $492 million. Now, their operating income of 4 million yen, which is about 25 million pounds or $40 million, was down again rather heftily at 41.6% for the same term last year. And their net income of about 2.9 million yen, which is about 17 million pounds or $27 million, was down 39.9%. Now, they attributed these declines to a lack of major new software releases in the first half of the business year compared to the same period of last year, where the launch of Monster Hunter 4 in Japan contributed rather nicely to sales figures. Now, they said, quote, "In the digital contents business, Ultra Street Fighter 4, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy posted steady sales, while Dead Rising 3, which sold over 1 million units in the previous fiscal year, continues to do well. However, no major new titles were released in this period, so sales focused on existing products." Now, despite these first half declines, they did maintain their full year financial guidance, and they are expecting to report annual net sales of 800 million yen, which is about 459 million pounds or $740 million, and a net income of about 38 million pounds or $61 million. Now, while Capcom definitely have a valid point that compared to last year they just don't have the same big releases coming out in terms of the period, that's still a rather mighty drop, as I said, about 50%, if you round it up, which is a bit of an owie even for a big company like Capcom. Now, of course, they do have big titles coming out, like of course we have Resident Evil Revelations 2, the remake of Resident Evil 1, and Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, I believe, as well. And of course, Ultra Street Fighter 4 was just released, so it was probably contributed a little bit to their overall sales, but not enough, of course, to rescue Capcom from a decline by itself. So I think the real test will be when these new games come out, and eventually a new Resident Evil comes out, that's not a remake, we will probably see an upturn, but will it be enough to pull them out of this decline? Well, unfortunately, I've misplaced my crystal ball. I think I've probably lost it at this point. And unfortunately, I just don't know. It seems like faith in Capcom is dropping a little bit, but with the success of Resident Evil Revelations and them showing finally showing a willingness to go back to survival horror, we may see that faith being slowly returned if they manage to make some decent main Resident Evil games and not make Gears of Resident Evil 5 or whatever. Anyway, that is me done for this video, and I'll see you next time.